Pfizer's shots to younger children. President Biden has said he wants millions of doses to also be sent directly to pediatricians' offices across the country. And Markeith Lloyd has been found guilty of all charges in the murder of Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton. His lawyers had been arguing Lloyd was insane at the time of the 2017 shooting. The verdict, though, means he now faces the death penalty. The sentencing phase of his trial starts on Saturday, and Governor DeSantis says he wants to create a new state office to investigate election crimes. The governor says it's part of a broader plan he wants the legislature to tackle next year to make sure Florida's elections are secure. Some local election supervisors, though, say it's not needed. Remember, get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com.
Florida Man Radio. The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors. The Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You want answers? You want answers!
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
And welcome to Thursday morning. I am your host, Justin Clark, protecting you from the hypocrisy throughout America. A great show for you today. Today on the program, here's to hoping San Francisco breaks off and floats out into the Pacific. What an idiotic city. Beautiful, but just dumb. I'm never going there again. Done with San Francisco altogether. 2 more Trump tickets will be given away today on this show. Is breaking up harder for men or women? The answer may surprise you. EC's non-drive time morning news. Kayla will get blatantly honest and much more to get to. Quick housekeeping. Before we begin, I'll be taking your calls and text messages. Write down the phone number. I'd like to hear from you, even if I've never heard from you. Maybe you've never even called or texted a radio station. Let's do it today. 321-339-1055. Download the Florida Man Radio app and listen to us right there around the world. But a great show on the live and actual radio this morning. But first, the team to my right, black pants, pink blouse, covered up by a hoodie and a jacket. She looks cold. Michaela's here. Hello, Michaela.
Hello.
Directly in front of me, gray t-shirt, Florida Gator hat. EC is here. Greetings. What's up?
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
San Francisco is an absolute disaster. You know that. You know about all the stores closing down because of the crime. You know about people running into stores and just taking whatever they want, and the cops won't do anything about it. But now I believe they have absolutely topped all of their dumbness as they announced yesterday that children ages 5 to 11 will need to show proof that they have been vaccinated to gain access to indoor areas, including restaurants, gyms, pretty much anywhere indoor. They're going to have to show, your 5-year-old is going to have to show proof of vaccination. This is a very dangerous measure. I cannot believe a city is going to do this. A city is going to require our 5-year-old kids to get vaccinated by something that is, by all accounts, more of a symptom preventer or a symptom reducer, and something that we have simply not had time to study the negative effects of. Now we have a whole city that's going to require your 5-year-old to show proof that they've been vaccinated. Unbelievable. So they have the San Francisco health officer. Her name is Dr. Susan Phillip. And by the way, she is exactly like Dr. Doom. She is like the same wait till you hear her voice. I'm going to compare her voice to Dr. Doom, Rochelle. And you're going to be like, I think that's the same lady. I think she just put on a wig, and she's the CDC director and the San Francisco health officer. She said that it'll take about 8 weeks before this will kick in because they want to give time for the kids to go get vaccinated. Unbelievable. I must tell you that if you have a 5-year-old without any underlying health issues or whatever, and you go get that kid vaccinated right now, I'm literally going to question your parenting. And I'm not one to really question anyone's parenting. You know, if one of my friends says, oh, well, I spanked my kid. Okay, whatever. Another parent says, no, we put our kid in timeout. Whatever. I don't care. As long as you're not abusing your child, kind of parent however you want. I'm not going to question your parenting, but when it comes to giving a 5-year-old, a perfectly healthy 5-year-old, this vaccine that is very new, we don't know what it's going to do to us 2, 3, 4 years down the road. I'm going to question your parenting. I'm not going to say anything out loud to you, but inside I'm going to be like, damn. People are already lining up at these places. Pediatricians' offices around the United States have been packed. This only started yesterday. And these idiot parents are like celebrating this. They're celebrating the fact they want to be first in the line to get their 5-year-old a shot. And I gotta tell you, I don't like it. And I have a 9-year-old, not happening. I have a 3-year-old, not happening. Just not.
Yeah, these are a lot of these though are the parents that they're lining the ones that are lining the kids up for right away are the same parents that haven't let their kid go outside during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Have told them that they're monsters if they don't wear a mask and they're going to kill grandma. Those you've seen there were pictures of they were doing some of the live ones of the kids getting the shots and them just breaking down in tears because now they're free.
It was a party for these parents, some of them. You're right. They probably haven't let their kid out in a year and a half.
Definitely, yeah.
They're not going to any slumber parties. And then I saw all of these stories about all of these happy parents and these fluff pieces about this. Here's one. Hugs with friends, birthday parties indoors, pillow fights, school children who got their first virus shots Wednesday said these are the pleasures they look forward to as the U.S. enters a major new phase in fighting the pandemic.
Wow.
What?
Do you know what 90% of the kids in Florida have been doing?
All
those things.
Hanging out. My kids have been hanging out like crazy. They've been going to school. They've been hanging out with their friends. They've been going to the bar, and they've been going to Chick-fil-A. They've been doing it all. And now these parents are celebrating the fact that their kids can actually now play with other children. Well, I mean, what has your kid been doing the whole time? On the Nintendo? They've been playing Nintendo, watching YouTube like EC. Getting dumber and less social. These parents keep their kids inside for a year and a half. Now they're the first in line at the pediatrician's office to give their 5-year-old a symptom reducer that we don't know what's going to do to them. It's crazy to me. This is crazy parenting to me. Here's this lady. Let me see if I can find her. She's the San Francisco health officer, and she is taking this vaccinations of children very, very, very seriously. She's fired up, too. But tell me who this reminds you of. This is Dr. Susan Phillip.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here with my UCSF colleagues, Dr. Atkinson and Dr. Woolridge. Next slide, please.
Okay. Here we go. She's going to start talking.
I want to pause. Today is an exciting day. We're all very happy to have heard that the CDC has just recommended the COVID-19 vaccine for all children ages 5 to 11. It's a very
why don't we look? Let's just start shooting them up at 1. Why wait? Why start at 5? Right? Maybe we should just start shooting them up as we do the initial. Don't they get some shots already at the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's just add this to it. Why the hell not? And look, Moderna needs more money anyway. Right? Pfizer.
Wait, you mean all those shots that they're given that they took 25 years to approve?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Very good point.
exciting day.
It's an exciting day. We're getting our 5-year-olds shots of something we don't really know what's in there.
But I do want to pause and acknowledge what a difficult 20 months this has been for children, for families in San Francisco.
Not my kids. My kids had a blast, honestly. My kids have had the best time ever. They've had a great year and a half. You know what they've been doing? Going to school and hanging out with friends and Everything.
Could you imagine being a kid in San Francisco, though, where they weren't allowed to go out places? No. If they were in school, and I'm not 100% sure they were, but they were all wearing masks, and before that were in Zoom classes.
Yes.
And then they turn on their TV, and they're watching people loot the local CVS down the street and just walk out with stuff.
We've had to navigate school closures, distance learning, mask wearing, and being away from activities and friends.
This is your fault, lady. You didn't have to keep them away from the playgrounds.
And loved ones. And it's been a very difficult time of loss, and wanted to acknowledge that.
A time of loss. Whose fault is that? A time of, you know who else is losing? Walgreens in your friggin' neighborhood. Because you just let looters come in and steal everything. And then the cops are like, with nothing we can do.
I also wanted to thank families and children for everything that they have done throughout the pandemic.
Okay, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, just stop
but
with that.
She sounds I think it's Rochelle, Dr. Doom.
Maybe it's her sister.
You think they don't look anything alike? I tell you that. But actually, they kind of do.
See.
All right, here we go. Here's Dr. Doom. You ready?
I'm going to pause here. I'm going to lose the script, and I'm going to reflect on the recurring feeling I have of impending doom. We have so much to look forward to.
I love they both say the same line.
It's the same line.
I'm gonna pause here.
I'm gonna pause here
and go off the script. They both say almost that exact same line.
Because you know that she looks up to Dr. Doom. This Smith lady out in San Francisco. She wants Dr. Doom's job.
And we
probably.
all both know that the speech is written to say, and I'm gonna pause here and go off the script as she reads the rest of the script.
Absolutely. That was on the teleprompter. It's like, I'm gonna pause here and lose the script. That's in the teleprompter. You know, lady, you didn't lose the script. You're reading from the script. She was like, she read it. I'm gonna pause here and lose the script. And she was like, huh? It's continuing on. Weirdos. They're so weird in San Francisco. And let me be clear about something. I spent a lot of time out in San Francisco. I love that town. It was awesome. Great restaurants, history. You can even ride in that dumb cable car thing. Alcatraz, Fisherman's Wharf. The soup and the bread bowls.
What else?
There's a lot of great things about it. They got this little
Lombardi.
Yeah,
Lombardi Street.
Yes, that one. I drove down Lombardi. It was a great town.
Rice-A-Roni?
Rice-A-Roni? No, the Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory. Is that enough? Have I named enough of the places I like?
Seals. You forgot the
seals. The seals, right?
Or the sea lions.
Whatever they are. Yeah.
Those things.
You've been to San Francisco?
Many times.
Oh, why?
For speech stuff.
Oh, really?
And then I went out to like Twitter and Facebook. Yeah.
So I'm not going for a while. I'm punishing San Francisco. I'm not going out. I might never go again. I don't know.
Yeah, you will.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Screw San Francisco. And now they're making the kids 5-year-olds get shot so you can't go eat. It's craziness to me. And we've already been through this too. In-N-Out's in a fight with San Francisco, and they closed down the second location because they're requiring the proof of vaccination to sit inside at the In-N-Out burger. We already know that. And then Florida's trying to get In-N-Out burger to come here, which I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, I think they should.
I don't see why the hell not. Why don't they want to come here? What do they have against us? Wouldn't this be a great time to move to Florida In-N-Out? At least build like one location. White Castle did it. Isn't there only one White Castle in Florida now? And it's in Orlando.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Patronis is the CFO of Florida, I guess. And he made a speech the other day. Like, come to Florida In-N-Out. Why wouldn't you?
We're going to constantly recruit businesses away from other states that don't appreciate their job creators.
Yes.
He put it that way to the West Coast burger chain In-N-Out, writing this letter to the company's president.
But then again, maybe we don't want all these people coming here. We want the businesses coming, but do we want a lot more people in Florida now?
No, we'll just take your businesses.
Yeah, just bring your businesses, not your people. You can bring some people, but it's getting a little crowded here now.
Well, you guys can come visit and then get out of here.
Yeah, well, you could come for a couple months a year or something. I don't know if we want all these people moving here, actually. I know that in the Panhandle, especially in the Emerald Coast, in the summertime, it is, you can't move. It's crazy. I think they had the biggest summer ever throughout the Emerald Coast. Traffic is an absolute bitch up there. This time of year, it's not so bad. But in the summertime, oh my God, it's horrible. And then these stories are all really from last week, but The Target store, kind of an iconic Target store on Mission Street, was closing down because of that theft. People these looters just go into these stores in San Francisco and take whatever they want. And no one does anything about it. It's just not worth it. It's a mess. San Francisco is a mess. Walgreens announced that 5 stores would be closing, in addition to the 17 that had already closed.
Yeah, and then they're called racist stores, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Racist companies.
Of course they are.
Because they don't want, their stores in the middle of areas that just get robbed relentlessly.
I mean, what a job, huh? Every day you have people rolling in, stealing things from you, probably at gunpoint. They don't have to use a gun because no one's stopping.
They just walk in and walk out.
They just walk in and walk out.
Bye.
Walgreens said that changes in the law there and prosecutor attitudes made it absolutely impossible to run a profitable business in that city. So now they've closed like 25 stores. But now this Target on Mission Street between 3rd and 4th Streets will be shutting its doors at the end of the year. They just said, look, we're losing money. We're not staying open. Hey, racist store? No,
that's because
we're a business.
People were told by the news that, hey, if you don't steal more than $1,000, they won't prosecute you.
Yeah.
And there were people in there with calculators typing out how much it was up until that point.
It's crazy. Unbelievable. The Target on Mission Street loses $25,000 a day to shoplifting. $25,000 a day to shoplifting.
How much shoplifting that is at a Target?
That's a lot of effort.
Yeah, that's a lot of people coming in and shoplifting. They say that
they go get their friends.
Hey, I'll meet you at the Target up on Mission. What for? We're gonna steal some stuff together. 4 hands is better than 1. 4 hands are better than 2. The store does $80,000 to $120,000 in sales a day, and loses $25,000 to shoplifting. So that's a big chunk. That's on average about 25% of the gross sales to shoplifters. And no one prosecutes these people. Go get whatever you want. Wonder why we're having supply chain issues. Everyone's stealing everything. It's ridiculous. And there's a Safeway up in Castro there, too, which is a part of San Francisco, that said we can't stay open 24 hours anymore because everyone's coming in here and stealing things. They had to cut their hours from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And everyone in San Francisco, they're up in arms. The leadership of San Francisco says, what do you mean? What do you mean you're going to close early? They're like, hey, dummy, we're losing money because you're not prosecuting these shoplifters and they're coming in and stealing 30 grand a day worth of stuff.
You're taking cops off the street and not prosecuting people, and we see what happens.
San Francisco's grounded. I'm not even going to let you go there. Any trips to San Francisco planned anytime soon?
No, but I'm going to Monterey.
Yeah, but that's different. It's not San Francisco. You don't even fly into San Francisco to go to Monterey.
No, you go to San Jose, I think.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't fly into San Francisco. I'm going to ixnay that trip. No one's going to San Francisco. Who would want to go to San Francisco right now?
I actually love San Fran.
I do too. But look what's going on there.
No, I get it.
You got to ground it. You don't want to reward bad behavior. Yes. Put it in the corner for a while. Give it time out. Don't reward their behavior. Don't give them money. Don't spend your dollars there. Okay?
Okay.
That didn't sound like a real commitment.
That was okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
That was a shut the hell up. I'll do whatever I want. I know what that okay was.
But honestly, I probably don't have time to go there right now, so it's okay.
Good. All right, by the way, hour number 2, we're going to give a keyword out to win 2 more tickets to Trump when he comes to visit Amway Center. Now, you already know what the keyword is, I guess. I do not, right?
I do know the keyword.
Is it cool today or something?
It's the coolest one ever.
Oh, yeah.
It is the coolest one word that you could ever say, possibly.
Is it the F word?
No.
Oh. Because the F word is a pretty powerful word if you think about it.
It is a very powerful word.
And you can use it in so many different directions. So many different variations of uses for the F word. But I can understand why a radio station wouldn't want to put the F word out there as a keyword. I get that. So I'm okay with it. Donald Trump and Bill O'Reilly here Sunday, December 12th at the Amway Center. If you want to buy tickets now in case you're not a lucky winner, Go to floridamanradio.com for tickets to the History Tour. We will be there. It should be a good time. Also, next Saturday at Stogies and Spirit. Hold on. I got it. Time out. Next Saturday, November 13th from 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. It is Stogies and Spirits at Henry's Depot, the Basin. It's our 3rd annual Stogies event. It's always a good time. We'll all be out there. The whole crew will be there. Bubba's crew will be there. Shando and his team. And we're trying to drag Ed Till. You think if I send a car for Ed or something, he will go?
That was awful.
What?
That music just makes it sound awful.
I know.
Okay, hold on. We're going to do it with this one instead.
Okay. Next Saturday, November 13th, it is Stogies and Spirits at Henry's Depot, the Basin. First 100 people who go to the Florida Man Radio Network Facebook, the app.
VIP tickets.
You get VIP tickets, which you get a courtesy premium cigar cutter, food, spirits, and promo gear and all sorts of specials. So just if you haven't downloaded the app, download it now. Click enter to win, or if you've already downloaded it, just pull it up and you can enter right there. But it's free for everybody else too.
Yes.
Come out, hang out. All right, good enough. Thank you. That was well done. So that music was better than my commercial music?
Yes.
See, I like this one. I don't know why. This one sounds very salesy to me. What do you prefer, Michaela?
The one EC picked.
I knew you'd say that. You just like
you're doing a weird sales thing, like if you're doing a motivational speech.
Oh.
Not an event with Stogies and Spirits.
And cigar rolling.
Yes. Classic cars and cigar rolling and alcohol.
Yeah, it was just like motivational lean in on Monday or whatever. I don't know.
321-339-1055. Let me hit some text messages here. Henry checks in. Good morning, Henry. Good morning, Justin and crew. I can't wait to never go to San Francisco again. I'm with you. I will probably likely go there again 2-3 years down the road, maybe, but certainly I'm boycotting it right now. No question. Now, how many states do you think are going to end up requiring this vaccination for 5-year-olds?
California, New York.
The typical ones?
Most of the Northeast.
So you think they're going to require vaccinations for 5-year-old kids?
Yes.
I
think they have to, because you're going to tell people, well, you can't go into a restaurant unless you're vaccinated, but your little kid, he's not vaccinated. You have to mandate it at that point.
It's ridiculous. Danny's here, Commerce, Georgia. Hello, Danny. The parents in San Francisco are the type of people who need to stay in California and not move to other states to infect the rest of the nation with their ideology. Poor kids. I agree. You know what? You guys should stay in California. It's beautiful there. It is a beautiful state.
Yeah, enjoy it. Yeah. Beautiful weather, all your stuff. We'll just take all your businesses and you can hang out.
You know, it gets really hot in Florida in the summer. I wouldn't recommend it. Right, guys?
Right, it's so hot.
It's like a sweat
and it's
box.
Humid.
It's humid.
There's
hot,
tourists everywhere.
You got to take your kids to Disney. I would stay in California if I were you. To our California audience, Florida sucks. Don't come here. I hate our governor. Ridiculous. Weather's hot. Anything else bad we can think of?
No, I think that's it.
And by the way, our governor's great.
I mean, you could easily get a sunburn out here.
You could get sunburnt. Yeah, absolutely. Think about the melanoma we have here in Florida. I don't want that for you people. Stay in California. Less melanoma. Columbo checks in. Good morning, Clark. He's at my ex threw her sex toy at my eye. I got a detached cornea and got infected. I lost my eye. Last week I got hit with their used tampon. Dude, I looked like a Bloody Mary. Where do you come up with this crap, Columbo? Do you think about this stuff at night? Do you type it into your notes on your phone?
No, he probably has a notepad next to his bed.
You think so?
Yeah. Old school.
I guarantee if you look at Columbo's notes, he takes notes on thoughts he has throughout the day to remember to send to us on the air in the morning. Coach Anderson here in the Panhandle. Hello, Coach. The Panhandle is full. Don't come here. Kevin Bubba Bo Beard is here with a picture of his arm showing his whole body broke out after getting the vax. Yuck. Random Jay is here. Hello, Jay. Morning, good news. The CDC now recommends all pets to be fully vaccinated. Is that next? We're going to vaccinate our pets
I mean, yeah, considering deer and lions and
Yeah.
tigers.
Gorillas, yeah, you got to worry about them.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not getting in any cage with any lions, I can assure you that.
I'd hope not.
BY is here in Fort Walton. We don't want more people in the Fort Walton and Destin area. We will stick with Whataburger. I still have a Whataburger gift card in my car, by the way.
It'll be good next time you go up there.
On the way out, I almost used it, and then something happened. I forgot, and I didn't use it. So it's still just sitting in my car. What should I do? It's only $10, and it's annoying me sitting in the car. I can't.
think there's one here.
Is there?
Yeah.
There used to be. I don't know if it's still here. There's the one I know that used to be out here is gone. It used to be on Colonial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
maybe-
that was the one.
So will someone hold on to it for me? I want it out of my car.
Why?
I don't know, because it's annoying me. I just look at it all day.
And?
Like when I'm driving down the street, all I
Yeah,
see
why
is
would you be looking at that while you're driving?
Because it's like
I'm not watching the road. I'm watching my gift cards sit here.
It just sits there and stares at me.
Okay.
And it's only $10. So I don't know if I should get rid of it or hang on to it because I feel like I'm wasting $10.
Well, that was a gift from a listener,
I
so
know.
you should be holding on to it the next time you're up there.
You should be so grateful.
I
and
am
appreciative.
grateful. Oh, you know what? I'll put it in my glove compartment.
There you go.
There you go.
Just so you don't have to look at it, but
So I
you
don't
know
have
it's
to-
there.
So I don't have to keep looking at it. Let's see here. Steven is here. Fort Walton Beach. Very strong, handsome,
A hulking
sexy.
beast of a muscular man.
Absolutely. With great hair. Nice guy. Traffic in Niceville is a terror every day. Not tourists, mostly military and newcomers. Yeah, I guess I'm talking about kind of Fort Walton Beach to Destin. That road is horrible in the summertime. Could take forever. Dan O'Brien is here. Hello, Dan. Hope you had fun the other night. The key word is female lady parts. I mean, I could say that word, right?
Yes.
He thinks the key word's going to be vagina. That's his guess.
It's not.
It's not? I'm shocked. Jeremy's here, not in Lakeland. My mom managed a Home Depot north of Pittsburgh before she passed. They always lost over $1 million to theft every year at that single store. Mostly contractors taking excess building materials. I mean, I can see that. But a Home Depot is way bigger than a Target, really, isn't it? I mean, not really.
No, I'm not really, but it is. You see, how many times have you ever been there where there's a dude with a stack of like 22x4s?
Yes.
And he's not scanning every one of those.
Yeah.
So.
And at Home Depot now, it's all like self-checkout.
Yeah, there's like 2 counters of people in there total now.
They're doing they're scanning 1 out of every 2 2x4s, of course. Bill checks in. Greetings, everybody. Love the show, Bill. Thank you, bud. Hose Tugger, Gainesville. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going to steal 10 times what the trip cost. There you go. Hose Tugger's going to pay for his trip times 2. Kind of like when you go to Vegas and you try to pay for your trip at the casino with your winnings. It doesn't always happen, but that's what people do in Vegas. They try to, I'm going to make enough to pay for my hotel and the flight. And it doesn't always work that way. Hose Tugger's going to go to Cali and pay for his flight and hotel by ripping off the local Walgreens there in San Francisco. Are there any good San Francisco songs, by the way? You know how...
Yes.
What?
San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Is that a TikTok thing?
No, it's like an EDM.
Oh. What?
This is your San Francisco song.
Well, this is about San Francisco. It is. There's actually a lot of San Francisco songs.
Is there?
I would like
San
to hear.
Francisco.
I would like to hear San Francisco.
Look it up.
EC, you want to see if you can pull it up or no?
I can look, sure.
I bet it's terrible, isn't it? Is it like a real song or a fake joke song?
No, it's like an actual song.
By
you would like listen to it probably like at a rave or something. Not that I go to those. I don't. However, I sometimes like the electronic.
You quit going to raves 6 months ago? When is the last rave you attended?
I've never been to one.
Oh, right.
Seriously.
Who is this? Wake me up in San Francisco by the welcome mat. I don't know if I've ever heard this one. I hope San Francisco literally just breaks off California, just floats away. At this point, I think that's the best move, don't you? No?
I think that's very
You're trying to be nice. What the hell? This is Train, Save Me San Francisco. Okay, I think I'm done with this little game.
What about San Francisco?
He's trying to find it.
Okay.
San Francisco. And is it really about San Francisco?
Hang on.
What?
San Francisco.
I'm waiting. I got a pre-roll ahead of it, so.
Never mind.
Walmart.
Good enough.
15
We'll
seconds. 10
we'll come
seconds.
back to that.
It's
8
by
seconds.
Dom Dalla.
Do you know who Dom Dalla is?
He's Dom Dollar.
I know, but do you know him?
No.
You just know the song. And you've heard the song on what, Snapchat or TikTok? Where have you heard the song before?
You're about right now. I've heard it, and I hear it in my car.
This is it? So you listen to this a lot?
I do.
Really? How many times a week?
Probably like once every other day.
Really? This is...
Francisco, where's your disco?
Oh my God. See, this isn't really my type of music. EC, do you like this?
You got to roll it up and down, too.
Yeah. Isn't that whole EDC or whatever this weekend in Orlando? What is it called? EDC?
It's the next weekend.
What is it? EDC?
Yes.
EDC.
Have you ever been to that?
No. I've driven past it before many times.
I've never gone because I don't like to be outside that long.
You've never gone?
No.
I could see
Unless
you there.
Unless you can get me like an AC little tent.
Yeah, I'm not going to that.
And I can stay there.
First of all, I think I'm too old at this point. I mean, I don't see a 42-year-old running into
there's
EDC.
a lot of 42-year-olds
you're not going to wear your pacifier and fairy wings while you do Molly and listen to that music?
No, not at all. If I'm going to do Molly, I'm going to do it in the comfort of my own home. You know what I mean?
That seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I'm
do
just
Molly.
being
At
honest.
least want to be hanging out with somebody so they can rub your shoulders.
Well, I didn't say I wouldn't be hanging out with somebody. I'm just saying I'm not going to go watch people dressed up like idiots. That's all.
What do you mean? That's like the best part of it is to watch the outfits that like people wear.
Interesting. Then why have you never been?
Because I see enough of it on my Instagram feed
Oh,
because
God.
everyone thinks that they should post their outfits.
Bob is here in Pensacola. Hey, bro, ask the Publix of the station how to promote a contest. Shando, you want to give me some advice, buddy? Bob in Pensacola wants you to tell me how to do it properly. San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. My mother. Hello, Mom. Greetings. Tony Bennett, I left my heart in San Francisco. Good one, Mom.
Sounds classy.
Steven wants to trade me the Whataburger gift card for Let's Go Brandon bumper stickers. I have a Let's Go Brandon t-shirt. Darren is here. Hello, Darren. Don't hate on the list, bro. LOL. And Darren already has a Post-it note out that says today's keyword, and then it's blank because he's waiting on the keyword. Thanks for listening, Darren. Fish is here. Morning, peeps. No vacancy, Florida. Try Detroit. Great place and football team. Fish. That's right. Look, those of you in California trying to get out of there, Detroit's a great spot. Right, guys? It's a great
Wonderful.
town.
Great.
The weather's fantastic. It doesn't snow. I would go to Detroit if I were you. Beautiful city. Go to Detroit. Don't come to Florida. Detroit is great. Aurora and Orange Beach. They won't like the humidity here in Florida. Stay there. I agree. 321-339-1055. Have you ever been dumped? Anyone ever broken up with you? Anyone ever broken your heart?
Yes. Of course. Everyone has.
Well, you're an interesting case study on this because you and your wife broke up when you were boyfriend, girlfriend, and then ended up getting married later.
Yes.
Did she dump you or you dumped her? We don't want to talk about it.
No, she dumped me.
Really?
Yes.
And were you really broken up about it?
I mean, for a bit. It was a long relationship.
How long were you dating before she dumped you?
4 years.
Damn.
Maybe.
And how long did it take you to recover where you felt kind of normal again?
A couple weeks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A couple weeks you were fine?
Yeah.
You got off the mat?
Yep.
Well, who do you think takes the breakup harder? Men or women? A new study is a very surprising one. We'll hit that and more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
Florida Man is everywhere. In your car, turn it on your radio. In the office, listen online at floridamanradio.com. In the house, tell Alexa to play Florida Man Radio. Going for a jog? Download the free Florida Man Radio app. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, the Justin Clark Show, the Ed Till Show, or the Shannon Burke Show. Florida Man Radio is taking over. Be part of the movement. Now, Florida Man Radio.
Got a musty odor in your home, visible stains in the ceiling, mold around the windows and bathrooms? Are you showing symptoms of mold exposure like watery eyes and itchy skin, headaches, coughing, and sneezing? Then you need to call the experts right now at Air Quality Assessors. 844-CALL-AQA. They'll provide indoor air quality testing, free in-home estimates. They'll deal with your insurance-related claims with no money out of pocket. Call anytime, 24 hours a day. 844-CALL-AQA. That's 844-225-5272. Or online at airqualityassessors.com.
Since 2016, medical cannabis has been legal in the state of Florida and available to qualified patients. Today, over 400,000 residents are able to legally purchase cannabis from medical marijuana treatment centers. At TrueLeaf, they strive to bring you the relief you need and a product you can trust. Their plants are hand-grown in an environment designed to reduce unwanted chemicals and pests, keeping the process natural. If you or someone you know can benefit by gaining access to medical cannabis, go to TrueLeaf.com to find out how to get started.
Join Fox TV host Brian Kilmeade live on Sunday, November 21st for the President and Freedom Fighter Tour at the Plaza Live Theater in Orlando. Join Brian for a fun, engaging, and motivational journey through America's remarkable past and how it relates to the issues of today, with revelations on how we can win our latest war, the war on history. Don't miss this inspirational and immersive experience as he takes you inside his newest and perhaps most important book to date, The President and Freedom Fighter. Sunday, November 21st at the Plaza Live Theater in Orlando. Get tickets at BrianKilmeade.com.
Tune in this and every Saturday at 3 p.m. for The Patrick Carr Show, Florida's premier talk show for advice, insight, and perspective on business and life. Join me, Patrick Carr, as I mix in some entertainment with some of the country's most influential guests to bring value to your life, only on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Looking for a new, fresh, and crisp taste to jazz up your fall? Well, we want you to discover Pacifico, an official sponsor of Orlando's hometown team, your UCF Knights. Night Nation, Pacifico is the perfect beer to enjoy while tailgating, home gating, or just hanging out with friends. Pick up a Pacifico and find that there is always more to discover. With a touch of grass, citrus, and ocean mist, Pacifico is a Pilsner-style lager with a crisp, refreshing flavor. Discover Pacifico responsibly. Pacifico Clara Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Discover Pacifico and go Knights. Charge on!
Tired of insurance-guided primary care services? Then Whole Family Healthcare is for you. Nurse practitioner Karen Kelly takes an integrative approach to your healthcare, including your mind, body, and soul. If you are motivated to take control of your healthcare, decrease medications, then call Whole Family Healthcare today. From sleeping issues to blood pressure, let Karen take the time to get you on the right path to wellness. For more information, visit WholeFamilyHealthcare.com. That's WholeFamilyHealthcare.com.
Sick and tired of hearing contractors try to sell you something you don't need? The folks at Impact Electric of Orlando are tired of it too. Impact Electric is committed to getting the job done right the first time. They listen to you, not to the contractor's agenda. With over 10 years experience, Impact Electric of Orlando focuses on residential and commercial electrical needs. Get it done right with Impact Electric of Orlando. Call 407-747-0874. That's 407-747-0874.
We're excited about Universal Roofing Contracting's Veterans Roof Giveaway. All you have to do is fill out the form at universalroof.com and tell them why your nominee deserves a new roof at no cost from Universal Roofing Contracting. We're proud to support the veterans that have supported America by putting on the uniform and putting their lives on the line. Deadline for entry is November 6, 2021. Don't wait. Nominate your veteran today. Restrictions apply. See website for details. Florida licensed and insured. CC 057165. CBC 1258484.
Experience something like never before as the Central Florida Zoo and Botanical Gardens presents the Asian Lantern Festival Into the Wild, sponsored by T-Mobile. Discover a new holiday tradition while you stroll through a dazzling display of color, light, and sound, featuring over 30 larger-than-life handcrafted lanterns, celebrating the art, culture, and beauty of traditional Asian lantern festivals. Space will be limited, so purchase your tickets now. For more information, go to centralfloridazoo.org.
Owning a home is exciting, and getting there can be a journey. To get the most current market info and be entertained as well, tune in this and every Sunday at 11 a.m. for Mortgages and Money with Team Wonder Women. Mortgages and Money with Team Wonder Women at 11 a.m. Sundays, only on the Florida Man Radio Network.
It was a normal day.
He was in some minor accident, a fender bender.
And I had this impulse to call him, but I didn't, because I thought I could call him later that week.
He abandoned the car, he came home, and he shot himself without ever talking to anyone.
When I came home that night and I found her, they told me that she had shot herself, and I couldn't believe it.
I asked if he was okay.
Shooting is unfortunately effective. There are not a lot of second chances.
Once you pull that trigger, that's it. There is no coming back.
63 Americans a day die by gun suicide. By storing our guns safely, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo, we can give our loved ones a second chance at life. Learn more at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Have you ever been dumped? EC has. His wife dumped him before they were married. I don't think I've really ever been dumped. I mean, I don't think so. I think maybe when I was like 8 or something.
Well, aren't you just awesome?
No, I'm not trying to say that I'm awesome. I'm just saying I don't remember getting dumped.
Good for you.
I just don't remember getting dumped, really. I remember one girl dumped me in like 4th grade or something. I was pretty sad about it, but you know.
You probably deserved it.
I probably deserved it.
Probably.
But I think most people have been dumped in their lifetime, I think. I know your book, you talk about a few instances of that, and you were like all broken up about it.
Yeah, I was.
Right?
Yup.
How many times have you been dumped that you don't want to talk about it?
Like
Damn.
3.
I was like, whoa, I thought you were going to bust out like a 12 or 15 or something.
No, 3 times.
And they were all 3 very, very hard on you?
No.
No? Okay, so
I'd say one of them was very hard.
And how long did it take? The one that was really hard, how long did it take to feel normal again?
Oh, like instantly. I was like, I have this 24-hour window in which I grieve. And then after, that's my rule.
If it only bothered you for 24 hours, it wasn't that hard. Okay,
no,
you're
because,
lying.
No, seriously. Like
you're
24-hour window.
You're being disingenuous.
I can be sad for 24 hours and then I can like think about it, but I can't be sad about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good self-mental control, I would say. But I still don't believe it. I think you
Seriously.
were broken up for a long time. So
I wouldn't be like, oh my God, like crying.
So one day you were sad.
You can cry for 24 hours and then you can be sad about it like a little bit, but you can't like cry about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. EC's wife is here. Let's see what she has to say. I bet she's going to say you were broken up about it a lot longer than you let on. We broke up and weeks later slid into best friend mode, and then we got back together a little over 2 years later. He has always been my best friend, and even though we weren't together, I could never imagine my life without him. Plus, my best friend is his cousin, so he couldn't get rid of me completely. So when your wife broke up with you, and she was nice enough to say we broke up, not she dumped you, so I like that. You know what I mean? But it's my story, my show. When she dumped you, did you become friends kind of right away?
For a couple weeks later.
A couple weeks later, we were friends again.
Yeah.
And you were cool hanging out or whatever.
Yeah.
And you would hang out with her.
Yes.
After dating for 4 years.
Yes.
Huh. And then what did your new relationships think of your friendship with your ex-girlfriend of 4 years?
It didn't bother them.
Didn't bother them at all?
No.
What
See, I like that.
All these perfect people out there. This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous way to live. You're only sad for a day.
You mean I'm a well-adjusted human being?
Yes. I don't like this.
Yeah, what?
I don't like you perfect people. It's crazy. And then so 2 years later, you got back together. How did that happen?
The other girl I was dating, we broke up, and then...
Hold on, time out. Did you dump her, or she dumped you too?
It was kind of mutual.
She dumped you.
No, she wanted to go back to where her family was in South Carolina, and I said, I have no interest in moving to South Carolina, so...
I got you.
So that was that.
I see. So you didn't get dumped at least.
Yeah, no,
I mean, she did move 4 states away from you, but, I'm sure she had a good reason for that.
She was probably crazy. She was very crazy.
Is that right?
Yes.
She was probably crazy.
What's her first and last name? Might as well. Let's go there.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that to her.
Well, a new study finds, and I'm surprised by this, a new study finds that men appear to experience more emotional pain and heartbreak when a relationship ends. And this is a big study, too. Is this a little surprising to you?
Nope.
I'm shocked by this. Maybe because I have a black heart? Is that what it is? Is that why this is surprising to me?
You have a black heart?
I'm just making fun. I'm just talking trash about myself. I don't have a black heart. It's more like brownish, you know?
It's a little bruised.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. The number one reason that people break up is, you want to guess?
They want to find themselves.
No.
Other people?
Infidelity.
Communication. Communication. Failure to communicate, failure to discuss their problems. And the trust issues is number 2.
And you know whose fault that usually is?
The dude.
Yes.
I know. It's not. That's not a secret. It's always I think most of the time it's the dude.
Always.
I communicate like crap. I'm not very good at it. I mean, I can communicate with you on the radio and on TV, but I don't really. Behind closed doors, I don't think I'm the best communicator. But the whole point of the story is men are bigger wusses, apparently, according to this very big survey and study. And I find it shocking to me. I don't know why I find it so shocking, but I just do. I thought girls handled it way worse.
Nope.
Especially now that we talked about
window.
The golden penis syndrome, where dudes know that there's like more available women. You think, okay, I'll just move on. But they're all broken up about it.
Yes, but that's different. That's when you're talking with the golden penis thing was about the fact that they could go and get any girl they wanted to sleep with them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're talking about a guy though that's in a committed relationship, doesn't want, is not thinking about other women and gets broken up with. Then usually guys like when it's a committed relationship are much more committed, I think, in the long run.
Maybe you're right. Ryan C. checks in. And by the way, if you want to join us, it's 321-339-1055. Michaela and EC are so full of misspelled Michaela, but...
If you spell my name right, then you can talk trash.
And look, I got to tell you, you know what? That's the text of the day, Ryan. You're right. Congratulations. You win the text message of the day, even though that's not a thing here. Another thing we're not going to do on this program.
You just did it.
Well, and you did, yeah.
I know.
Hypocrite.
Can we read it again?
Please.
Michaela and EC are so full of... It was actually the poop emoji.
I like the poop emoji.
Do you really?
Yeah. I have the poop emoji pillow in like 5 different colors.
What?
Me and my mom have a joke about it.
Go ahead. Is it radio friendly?
Yeah, no. Like we would just like, oh my God. So it'd always say like, I love you more than throw up. I love you more than all the gross things. And so it was, I love you more than poop.
Oh, well.
And then she got me a poop emoji.
Wow, that was very thoughtful. Karen is here. Morning, friends. Darren is a friend of mine. Big Florida Man radio fan. Well, hello, Darren. Welcome to the show, pal. Glad you're joining us. Hope you can figure out this show. Show's hard to figure out. Like people who do you have any idea how many people come up to me and say, "Hey, Justin, nice to meet you. I hated you at first. I thought your show sucked at first, and then I stuck with it, and then I started to get it. Everyone tells me that.
And then you say you're going to do text of the day, and then you say that's stupid. And
it is stupid. But you look, if someone sends a magnificent text message like, "So Michaela and EC are so full of poop," we're going to give a text of the day when I get a great text like that. I have no choice, even if I don't believe in a text of the day. If someone texts in with Michaela and EC are so full of poop emoji, I got to give a winner on that. I have no choice. Shane B is here. Hello, Shane. When I ask what's wrong and she says you should know, who's the communication problem with? It's a good point.
By the way, it's National Candy Day.
National Candy Day. Thank goodness. I was dying to know.
It's also National Use Your Common Sense Day and International Stout Day.
Wow. I love international days. They're really my thing. Let me tell you. Captain Paul is here in Destin. Hello, Paul. Move anywhere but Texas or Florida. Detroit. We decided Detroit's the place to go, didn't we?
Yeah, go. There's a lot of really cheap land up there.
Speaking of Florida, do you remember that dude who got arrested and his mugshot went viral because he had a tattoo of Florida, the state of Florida, on his forehead? Do you remember? You weren't working here. Do you remember this guy? Did you ever see this?
I didn't think that was real.
If you're watching it on the Florida Man Radio Network Facebook page, I'm showing you the dude who got arrested, and he literally has the state of Florida tattooed on his forehead like an idiot. I mean, I don't know who else would do this in the world.
Maybe he's really passionate about the state in which he lives.
Yeah, well, he's not exactly a good dude because he's in trouble yet again. This time, Matthew Leatham, 23, has been charged for beating up his mother inside their travel trailer. What a guy, huh? He wrapped his arms around his mother's neck, constricting her airflow to the point she faded out. He literally faded out. Or she literally like passed out. He choked his mom out. She's 39, by the way. So
how old is he?
23, 30. So she was like 16, I guess.
Yes.
The 39-year-old victim, his mother, was attacked inside the residence at the Lakewood Travel Park in Hudson. Where's Hudson? Hudson's like north of Tampa, I believe. Oh, yeah, 45 miles north of Tampa. According to the police report here, the woman said that she had gone to her son's home to pick him up from work, or to take him to work, like doing something nice for this kid. This prick, I should say. Upon arriving at the trailer, 2:40 p.m., her son was intoxicated and lying down in his bed. She woke him up. He said, "I can't do this anymore. I'm going to kill you." Then he threw a large television at his mom. That's always a good start. Now, well, he's going to have to go buy a new TV now. I threw a TV in the pool once. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Why would you do that?
I was pissed off. We have a...
You were mad at the TV?
I wouldn't say that it was... I wouldn't say the TV did anything, no. I was in a, whatever. And I grabbed the TV from outside and threw it in the pool. It's the dumbest thing I've ever done, I think. I think if you
why is that? You know what? That's karma.
Why?
Now you don't have a TV.
That's right. Maybe I don't feel like I deserve one anymore. This is a long time ago. I threw a TV in my pool. No big deal. Out of anger. I'm really not a very angry person, but that day I guess it couldn't hold it in. Anyway, he said, "I can't do this anymore. I'm going to kill you." Threw a large TV at her. She attempted to leave. He grabbed her around the neck, headlock, and began to choke her out. She thought she was dead. She thought she was about to die.
It's awful.
Yeah, cops. She finally got out somehow and yelled to the neighbors to call 911, and he barricaded himself inside the trailer, of course. And then finally they got him out. He said it was the mother's fault. She started it by putting her hands on me. Okay, buddy. Anyway, I hope he goes to jail for a long time. See ya. Take that stupid tattoo off your forehead.
I think it might be too late for that.
You can do tattoo removals, can't you?
Yeah, but that really hurts.
Does it?
So I've heard.
How many tattoos do you have?
2.
It's not too bad. You know how many I have?
10.
0.
Yeah. You're afraid you'll cry, so nobody wants to see that.
He would cry. For sure.
Speaking of tattoos, this absolute idiot the other day, and this is on video, it's one of these things that go viral. He was on a flight and with his buddy, and my man literally gave him a tattoo. He pulled down the tray table, and mid-flight, and gives his buddy a tattoo right in the middle of this flight. Look. There's the tray table. There's dude giving his buddy a tattoo on a flight.
Okay, he's doing a stick and poke.
Whatever. It's a tattoo. It's a tattoo. It's a tattoo.
You have that in like some really big font.
Well, I don't know how to print stuff from these dumb European newspaper sites.
Can you say, do you need glasses?
Can you? What would you do? Isn't there like blood spatter that comes out of there?
No.
Yeah. There's got to be little droplets of blood.
No.
There is blood. That is very unsanitary of him to do that on that.
You can't give your man a tattoo.
Could you imagine eating on that tray table after?
You cannot give your buddy a tattoo mid-flight. Please don't do that. I mean, it's hard enough for me to bring myself to go use the bathroom on a plane. I don't even feel like getting up and doing that. My man felt so comfortable that he gave his buddy a tattoo mid-flight.
What a pal.
And the TSA confirms that you can have tattoo guns in both hand and checked luggage, by the way. So they weren't doing anything wrong necessarily. But sometimes there's certain things in life you're just born with that you just know. One of them being, don't give your buddy a tattoo mid-flight.
Yeah.
There's just certain things you don't have to be taught or coached up on. Like drink water. We kind of get that. We understand we want to drink water. Number 2, don't give your friend a tattoo mid-flight. Just, you're born with this knowledge.
I think when you assume things like that, that's where the problem is.
I would think that you would just know that.
You can't assume anything nowadays.
We hit some text. Columbo, I dated a deaf mute girl. She dumped me like a bad habit. Gave me Gave me the finger and thumbs down gesture. My communication skills suck. Hose tugger. Justin's been dropped like a turd from a tall dog. Don't believe anything else. Beanbag Nation. I think he's saying I've been dumped, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember since I was a little kid getting dumped. I really don't. 850 is here. Fellow lady here. 24 hours to grieve them, then move on. She's with you, Michaela.
Yes.
Who is this 850? And thanks for texting. Cartsman Michael is here. Hello, Michael. Michaela and EC are spot on. No shiz. Sean is here. And Navarre. Hello, Sean. It's men's egos that get bruised, and friends really don't help, LOL. And yes, we are tired of the defectors. The Panhandle is getting a lot. The Emerald Coast is getting a lot of defectors for sure. Defectors.
Are you okay?
Maybe. Robin. Defuniac Springs. Hello, Robin. Four Seas Barbecue, my man. Michaela, you rock. Spelled right.
Hey, thank you.
Robin, you rock, buddy.
Yeah, you're pretty awesome.
Bill is here. Bill has a picture of candy for Candy Day. Thank you, Bill. I love celebrating national whatever days. Chubbs is here in Soto. I had a friend who thought he was getting a stick and poke tattoo of Florida on his back when we were kids, but he was actually given a swastika.
What?
Poor guy still has it on his back. That's a little bit different.
He should have that
removed. That's one end from one extreme to the other.
Well, even if you get it removed, it's an expensive, painful process that doesn't always even make it go completely away.
Yeah.
So,
or just have something like put over it.
yeah, he should get a cover up done, but also just not let your buddies tell you what they're tattooing on your back.
Yeah, maybe don't let your friends do that.
No. Sean is here in Jacksonville. Tattoo removal is more painful than getting the tattoo. That guy with the Florida tat looks like he's got a small penis on his forehead. No, I mean, I've definitely heard that the tattoo removal process is worse than the getting the tattoo process.
They have to like take the.
It's kind of more like surgery, isn't it? No? I don't know. Whatever. Jim is here, Pensacola. Could be worse. Buddy could have been giving his buddy a prostate exam on a plane. I guess. I mean, I don't think you should really do either. Prostate exam.
That would be public indecency.
Yeah, I think that would be illegal. You're right. Cole is here. Hello, Cole. I was on house arrest for a while back about 10 years ago for kicking some dude's ass. I was bored, ordered a tattoo machine, and covered most of my left side. I'm right-handed. So you got a whole sleeve, buddy, by yourself? That's got to be pretty difficult to do. Pretty soon, all my friends were in line with their designs. And did you give them tattoos? Did you charge your friends for tattoos? All right, let's go to the phones here. My man Kevin is here. Kevin, I got about a minute. How are you, pal?
Okay, I won't keep you long.
No, go ahead. I just have a hard break.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
First, yeah, when I first met you and started talking to you, listening to you, I thought you was a punk.
I've heard that before. Getting
yeah, I remember we had this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I said, well, I got to listen to you. I said, well, then I started thinking, well, he's just a know-it-all. He knows everything about everything. And then you started learning from me, and I said, well, he does listen.
Yes.
And, yeah, some breakups are harder than others. You got me thinking, man, I'm kind of sad.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Did you get dumped recently or no?
Well, it was kind of a sad story. I didn't ask, and she didn't tell me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She has Tourette's, and every time we made love, she couldn't control herself. She'd cuss me out and beat the hell out of me. That was tough. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Don't ever date a lady with Tourette's. And the one that really hurt me, actually, for real, was a singer from New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that one was tough. I fell for that girl.
Oh yeah, it happens, man.
Really
it definitely does.
Yeah, but I mean, it took me a minute, like they say.
You know. All right, Kevin, hard break, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Okay, I'll call right back in a minute after the break.
All right, sounds good. 321-339-1055. So I guess that William Shatner, he's the one that went up with Bezos, or he went up on Bezos' thing, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he was not choice one, according to Tom Hanks. But we all assume that Shatner didn't pay, right? I assume he didn't pay.
Nobody ever said that he paid.
No one ever said he did or didn't, but Tom Hanks said Bezos came and asked him first but Bezos demanded $28 million from Tom Hanks.
I love Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So we'll hit that and more. Oh, also, the toilet on SpaceX is broken. They've got to wear diapers. Oh, I don't like that. I'm not wearing diapers. Adult diapers, are you kidding me? We'll hit that and more. Quick break in the news. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
The Ed Till Show.
But the truth is, they went after it. They had a plan. If you and I want to become billionaires, I don't care what color we are. I don't care what language we speak. I don't even care what shape our bodies are in. In this country, in America, you can earn $1 billion. Elon Musk, love what this guy is doing. So billionaires, to me, are valuable in the country.
Weekdays at noon on Florida Man Radio.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Lang, board-certified optometric physician and certified nutritional specialist. I've hosted the very popular Ask the Doctor program since 1993, helping keep America fit and healthy.
Ask the Doctor, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on Florida Man Radio.
This is Sergeant Slayer. Again. Today's orders are to go to WeKillFloridaBugs.com. Say it again. WeKillFloridaBugs.com.
WeKillFloridaBugs.com is home of Mighty Tech Pest Management. It's time to enjoy backyard barbecues, pool parties, and fun in the sun. Do it without those pesky mosquitoes and flying insects by contacting Mighty Tech today. Mighty Tech also specializes in termites and wildlife exclusion and removal. Contact Mighty Tech today at 888-750-7378.
Say it again. WeKillFloridaBugs.com. Dismissed.
Be sure to tune in to Simplifying Retirement with your host, David Blackston, every Saturday at 8 a.m. right here on Florida Man Radio. And remember, at Blackston Financial, there's more to retirement than just your money.
The Cure Bowl is more than a game. The Cure Bowl is a movement to help end cancer. This bowl game has helped to put Orlando at the center of some of the world's greatest advancements in cancer science. Since 2015, the bowl has raised a collective $3.88 million for cancer research. We are bringing teams together to find a cure for cancer. Join us as Orlando goes pink. Learn more about the game, our memberships, and tickets today at curebowl.com.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
This one goes out to all the rough hands, sunburned necks, and hurting backs out there. You work hard and deserve a new trailer. At Main Street Mower, we thank you for all your hard work, and it's our pleasure to be the place for all of your trailer needs. That's why at Main Street Mower, we stock all types of trailers and offer financing for the best brands like Big Tex, Express, and Triple Crown. So if you have a need for a new trailer or trailer repair, come to the place that knows trailers. Main Street Mower.
If you're a business owner, you can find new customers here on Florida Man Radio with Bubba the Love Sponge.
We'll hype you up in my show, mornings.
Have your company featured during middays.
Justin Clark here, 10 to noon.
Or jump in with me, Ed Till, noon till 3.
Or we can plug you in during Prime PM Drive.
Yep, I've got you covered during the Shannon Burke Show.
We'll create a custom marketing plan based on your goals and budget.
Just visit FloridaManRadio.com and click on the Advertise tab.
Taking over Central Florida and now the Emerald Coast.
Time to grow out your stash or beard. No Shave November encourages men to sprout facial hair during the month to raise awareness of men's health issues, including prostate and testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention. Start growing your facial hair out, and you can win a year's supply of Michelob Ultra, thanks to City Beverages, plus a ton of other goodies just for the guys. To win, submit your before and after facial hair photos at FloridaManRadio.com. And you can win prizes including men's haircuts, guy swag, and of course, the dude with the best man beard or stash Dash gets their free beer for a year. And for every entry, City Beverages will donate $10 to local charities. It's time to rally for the guys' cause. Grow your mustache and beard in support of No Shave November. Follow Shannon Burke from Florida Man Radio on social media and keep tabs on his progress, too.
Hey, it's Shannon Burke. Help us raise awareness of men's health issues like prostate and testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention, and you can win some fun stuff, too.
Movember's free beer for a year from City Beverages and Florida Man Radio.
Good morning, I'm News 6 anchor Stephen Montiero. Here are your Thursday morning headlines. Orange County school leaders say they will be having events starting next week to give the coronavirus vaccine to kids as young as 5. The news came just one day after the CDC signed off on giving Pfizer's shots to younger children. President Biden has said he wants millions of doses to also be sent directly to pediatricians' offices across the country. And Markeith Lloyd has been found guilty of all charges in the murder of Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton. His lawyers had been arguing Lloyd was insane at the time of the 2017 shooting. The verdict, though, means he now faces the death penalty. The sentencing phase of his trial starts on Saturday, and Governor DeSantis says he wants to create a new state office to investigate election crimes. The governor says it's part of a broader plan he wants the legislature to tackle next year to make sure Florida's elections are secure. Some local election supervisors, though, say it's not needed. Remember, get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com.
WTYC, Altamont Springs, WOTW HD3, Windermere, WXUS, HD3, Tunellen, Ocala, WCLB, Valparaiso, Florida Man Radio. Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Hour number 2 begins on a Thursday morning. Michaela's here to my right. A Navarre Beach hoodie now. EC's right in front of me, Beanbag Nation, along for the ride. If you'd like to join us, it's 321-339-1055. Rand Paul just went at Dr. Fauci, by the way. Dr. Fauci is scared of this man. He tries to fight back. Dr. Fauci's scared of Rand Paul. He really is.
He is.
It literally just ended. I was going to play it, but it's over. But just so you know, Rand Paul just absolutely demolished Dr. Fauci. Rightly so. Absolutely rightly so. This guy, why hasn't he resigned yet, by the way? Don't you think if you were him, wouldn't you just check out already? He probably doesn't need the money anymore, does he?
I don't know. He likes the attention. I mean, we're at the point that if you're trying to tell me that 700,000 people are dead and America's top doctor is still there in his job,
yeah,
something's wrong.
Totally agree. All right, as you know, we will be at the Amway Center Sunday, December 12th for the Donald Trump Discuss the History of His Administration with Bill O'Reilly. You can get tickets right now, FloridaManRadio.com. It's the history tour. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to give you 2 tickets, as we're doing all week on my show and Shando's show, giving away 2 tickets today. EC, you got to text the keyword, which is, hold on.
Wait, today's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Not Thursday? Okay, let's see, keyword.
Oh, wow. You know I love keywords.
Oh, this one's easy. It's Trump.
Text Trump to 321-339-1055. We will choose a winner at the end of the program today. Look forward to seeing you out there Sunday, December 12th, by the way. Whatever. I don't need any critique or whatever. I don't need your critiques right now. So, and we can debate this all you want. And Michaela, I know you're a big space lover. Mm-hmm. You love space. Now, when Bezos or Musk or whatever, they send these people up to space, do you really consider them going to space? Or are they kind of like, kind of in space? Because when I think space, I think about the people on the ISS looking down. You see the whole globe. That's space to me. Mm-hmm. Where they go, it doesn't really feel like space to me. What do you say?
I think it should classify as space.
Okay. EC, what are your thoughts on this?
No, it's not space.
I don't think it's space. I mean, I guess it's technically space.
Yeah.
And they're there for what?
They're
30 seconds?
Right on the edge of it. They get to float weightless for about maybe a minute. But you can also do that on Earth as well. So
yeah, and I get that argument, but also like you went up on a rocket, so I feel like that has to count.
That is a valid point that you did ride a rocket ship pretty high up, but I still don't. It's not the space. It's not what I consider space.
When's the last time you've been on a rocket ship?
I don't consider it that because there is the guy that with Red Bull, who did the jump out of the weird hot air balloon, lead balloon thing. Almost got to the same distance they did.
And a hot air balloon?
It's not a hot air balloon. It's like a lead balloon. It's
basically like a hot air balloon. He almost got that high?
Yes. And then he jumped. So he wasn't that high, but not that far off.
I'm just not as impressed with this whole space thing as you are, because I don't feel like they're high enough up. I really don't. Okay, technically, I guess
Would you go?
I'm not paying $28 million.
I know, but if someone was like, Justin, you can go for free right now, would you?
I think I probably would.
You'd be fine.
It just depends. Do they have snacks on board?
No.
Just to me, I think you have to get to a point where you at least do an orbit of Earth before you're really like, oh, I'm an astronaut.
If they can see Earthrise, then that's fine.
Do they have airplane bottles of vodka?
I don't think they can have any alcohol in there, because then it could potentially.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'll still go for free, but I'm not even paying like $5. But I think I would go.
You're not paying $5.
No, I'm not. It's just the point of it. It's just my mentals. I don't want to pay anything. But if they want me to ride with them for free, I guess I would go. Not that they're going to ask me, obviously.
So
if they asked you,
texter here on 850, can send a name and I can help out next time when you're putting the joke that sums it all perfectly. Bezos just puts the tip in space. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Go ahead, read the text.
Bezos puts the tip in space. I did, yeah, I read it.
I know, it makes sense. It does, and obviously the rocket ship looks just like what you think it is, and you're right. We said it all. I think we've said enough. Well, anyway, we know that Shatner went up last time. But Tom Hanks came out yesterday and said that he was actually offered that gig from Bezos before Shatner was. But surprisingly, Bezos was going to charge him $28 million. Hanks was going to have to pay the whole freight. And it makes me wonder, do you think Shatner paid or not paid? Because they never said it was free or not free for Shatner. But why would Bezos charge Tom Hanks $28 million and not charge Shatner anything? What do you think? Do you think Shatner went for free or not? I've always assumed he went for free.
According to the Wall Street Journal, he did not pay a cent.
Not a penny.
Yep.
So why would they be charging? If I was Tom, I'd be kind of pissed off. Like, Jeff, I thought we were boys.
Both him and the Blue Origin's vice president, the lady Audrey Powers, that went up there, also did not pay.
Oh yeah, of course.
You were asked to go to space by Jeff Bezos before William Shatner.
Well, yeah, provided I pay, it costs like $28 million or something like that. I'm doing good, Jimmy. I'm doing good. But I ain't paying $28. You know what? We could simulate the experience of going to space right now. It's about a 12-minute flight. Is that about it?
Yeah.
12-minute flight. Okay,
He's kind of going hard. He's kind of on our team with this whole thing.
He's
by the
right.
way. And the last thing I want to do is play Jimmy Kimmel on this program. It's just I found this interesting because Tom's like, I'm not paying $28 million for a 12-minute flight to the tip.
We can all do it in our seats right here. Just lean your back like this, and go. You do that. You do that for 4 minutes, all right? You do that for 4 minutes, and then you get up and you're floating, and just take off your seatbelt. Whoa! This is fabulous, man! Oh! What? Get back in? All right. And another 4 minutes of. I don't need to spend $28 million to do that.
You're not going to do that.
I can do that.
Even if it was free, you wouldn't do that.
No, I'd do it on occasion just in order to experience.
That's pretty well said and pretty accurate. 4 minutes, shaking.
Yeah.
Then you float for a couple of seconds, and then 4 minutes you come back down, and then you hope you don't hit too hard when you land, because it looked like a hard hit. Remember, we were watching it live here. Yeah. And my theory was old Bill was going to probably not feel so hot.
And
the
the first
next
thing
day.
that happens when you get back to Earth is you have to stare at Bezos' face when he opens up capsule doors.
Oh, yes. 100% right. By the way, Kevin's definitely hitting my mother. Kevin is sending pictures of himself saying, is your mom divorced? She's good looking. Oh, she is married, Kevin. But thank you for the pictures. I'll send them along. Okay? Let me hit your text messages here quickly. It's hard to pick out the good ones now because of all the contest winners or people who are entering. Entrants, yeah. Anyway, this is why we do it in hour number 2. Is this why we do? Okay, right?
Yeah, exactly why. There's a method to my madness.
Because I can't see what texts are real and what texts are entering the contest. That's the problem. Pete is here. Shatner isn't paying anything. Captain Kirk rides for free. Rich B is here. Hello, Rich. Bezos let Shatner go free because of what happened to Biden at the Vatican. He now sees the profit in selling the Shatner pants. I said Shatner.
I know.
Okay. That was a good text, actually. Because it didn't get me in trouble. Because it was legit, you know?
It's a well-structured joke. Nicely done.
Aurora's here in Orange Beach. George Takei watching Shatner go to space, and it's a meme saying, but I wanted to fly in the penis-shaped rocket. They hate each other, by the way. You know that? George Takei and William Shatner hate each other. They really do. The word today, a reminder, what is it again? Trump.
Last time.
Yes, Trump is
Pick it after the next break.
Well, yeah, Trump is the key word for today to win the 2 tickets. There you have it. SpaceX also having some issues. SpaceX is Bezos, right? I get it confused.
No.
SpaceX is, SpaceX is Musk.
Yes.
I know, that's what I meant to say.
Blue Origins is Bezos. SpaceX is Musk.
I know. You know what? It's all the same thing. They both don't even go to space, if you want to ask me. Well, there's a problem now on SpaceX's Crew Dragon capsule. That is a toilet issue, they say. They're having some plumbing issues on the Dragon, meaning that astronauts returning to Earth this month won't be able to use the bathroom on the way back down. They're gonna have to wear diapers instead. Now, you would think they could fix the toilet, don't you? I mean, they get this thing almost into space. How can they not fix the toilet?
Because every time you fix something, you have to make sure you didn't break something else.
And
when you have a ship that it can explode with people inside of it, it takes a while to do.
Fix the toilet. So last time when they were still using the toilet, an alarm went off in the capsule when urine apparently got sucked into a fan system and sprayed out of the toilet in all directions. This is great. The leak, fortunately, was contained to a storage area under the floor, which meant the crew were able to avoid getting drenched in their own urine. Can't fix the bathroom? You can't fix the toilet? I know 100 plumbers. I bet they can.
In space?
No, I don't know any space plumbers. I haven't met one of them yet. Space plumbers. I don't even know if they exist. Can't they fix the toilet down here and then send it back?
It takes time. It's something you can just walk in there and pull the plumbing out of.
I bet Roto-Rooter could do that if it's down here on the ground. Roto-Rooter can do anything. They'll charge you for it, though. They definitely will. All right, EC, you want to hit some news today, buddy?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
And now it's time for EC's non-drive time morning news.
Boy, it was rough this morning looking for news. I'll tell you that, man. The world is just hanging out. Nothing going on today, but I got a couple. This one's for Al and Franklin and all our other mail carriers that we have out there.
Hey, Dan, Dan O'Brien, how's the level here on this bed music?
It's pretty good.
Dan is the official bed music volume decider.
So this one is a little weird. When up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, a mail carrier was robbed at gunpoint. And you're thinking, well, what did he go steal all the packages? He steal some mail? Was he looking for some birthday cards? Nope.
Checks.
He was robbed of all of his rubber bands.
No.
My man needed some rubber bands.
Well, Wilson Ortiz, 56 of Central Avenue, was charged with second-degree robbery, possession of a controlled substance, and risk of injury to a child after he pulled a gun on a mail carrier asking for all of her rubber bands.
He pulled a gun to get rubber bands?
He did.
Was he on crystal meth or cocaine?
Oh, you were really close. As during a subsequent search, police said they found a small amount of PCP in Ortiz's pocket. Yes.
I should have known.
But they found the two men identified as Ortiz and a juvenile male a short distance away, and police said Ortiz had the rubber bands wrapped around his wrist.
Armed robbery with firearm for rubber bands.
Man, it is...
That PCP,
it must be great.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you've heard this one. This story's been huge in Australia, and it's kind of not gotten the coverage here in the U.S. as the Chloe Smith. Or Cleo. I think it's Cleo, actually.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
So, Cleo was a 4-year-old girl that was kidnapped from a campsite.
Oh, yes, I heard about this.
Yeah, and there was a whole thing that they thought it was the parents that did it. and she was missing for 18 days. And lucky enough, she was found live and well at some guy's house in a locked room.
What?
Which is really rare for 18 days for that to be her to be found alive and well. Well, the good, happy ending to this whole thing was the fact that the man who was taken into custody was in holding cell, and at one point, prisoners heard that that was who that man was. It was the kidnapper of Cleo Smith, and they promptly beat the living hell out of that man and sent him to the hospital.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So, which is you.
But at the end of the day, they found the girl.
They found the girl. She's safe and sound. Great story.
Yeah.
And the guy that attacked him attacked the kidnapper, his mom said as soon as he heard this bloke who was arrested over that little Cleo, he blew up. He beat him black and blue. So
good.
His mom, the prisoner's mom, is super happy that her son beat that guy up.
Absolutely. Good. Get him.
Oh, your buddy,
Who?
Mr. Joseph Maldonado.
Who's that?
You don't remember Joseph Maldonado?
I forget things.
The one and only Joe Exotic.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Back in the news.
Get out of jail.
And by the way, I'll give you a pass on this, but if you didn't know, when it was Brianna and Lurch here, back when the pandemic first broke out, I would kick them out of the studio if they brought up Joe Exotic.
Well, he has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer.
Yeah, so he can get out of jail.
According to a letter written by Mr. Maldonado. He said, with a sad face, I have to tell you the doctors called me in today to break the news that my prostate biopsy came back with an aggressive cancer.
Yeah, you might want to look at the medical records and not take his word for it.
They did say that he was screened for it, so it's very possible. Well, we'll find out here in a little bit.
What a weirdo. Absolute weirdo. Now, I don't even know if he should be in jail. I don't know exactly if he got railroaded on that part
Maybe
of it.
A little bit.
They wanted to get rid of him.
He did a lot of other things, though, that...
Yeah.
So, there has been this another release from... You remember that Frances Hagen from a couple weeks ago, the Facebook whistleblower?
Yes.
Well, she had released a bunch of documents on guess there's a new one that says Facebook is dying hard.
Really?
Most of teenagers are leaving Facebook. And that's becoming what they call a boomer site, that only old people use Facebook now.
Yeah.
So it's not cool to use Facebook anymore.
I mean, I think that's pretty well documented, actually.
Well, Facebook had a plan for that.
Uh-oh.
And it was to target 6-year-olds to compensate for teen departures.
Is that right?
Yep. Facebook admits in a memo that it hasn't historically prioritized young children due to the COPA, which is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. But it doesn't prohibit websites and mobile apps from collecting data on children as frequently thought. So Facebook's been looking into it, and they were like, well, we could make... Basically, they were going to come out with a Facebook Kids.
Really?
And a Facebook Kids Messenger.
I mean, kids watch this YouTube all the time. YouTube Kids, I know because it happens in my household. My 3-year-old watches this crap all day. YouTube Kids.
You let her watch it all day?
Questioning I thought we went through this earlier. We don't question each other's parenting skills. Remember?
I'm not questioning.
You gotta be really careful with those, though.
The YouTube Kids?
Yeah. Lucky enough, YouTube has done a really good job of cleaning it up recently. But it used to be that there was people that figured out, and a lot of them were over in India, that if you put a nursery rhyme on it, that kids will watch it. But then they were putting things like zombies and horrible images and stuff like that. But they knew they were getting millions of views on it because people were watching it as a joke, and then kids were watching it because it shows up there as, oh, here's dancing teddy bears doing Baba Black Sheep.
Yeah, I mean, look, both of my kids watch YouTube a lot. It's true. What, should I put only 1 hour a day or something, or zero? What are your thoughts on this?
They should play outside.
Just keep an eye on it.
I mean, they play outside and ride horses and things. I'm just saying when they're inside.
You can learn a lot from that, but just make sure you keep an eye on what it is. A lot of it's garbage.
And by the way, my producer watches YouTube all day too. You have no problem with him doing it.
Shouldn't he play man?
Yeah, I'm a grown-ass man. I watch whatever I want.
Shouldn't EC play outside or something?
No.
Judging my kids, and I got EC here, grown-ass man.
Whatever.
You need to play outside according to Michaela's theories.
I should.
Do you have a trampoline or something?
Oh, those are dangerous.
I agree.
Most houses won't let you have. I rent a lot, and most rental houses say no way because they're homeowners insurance.
I was talking to someone. He said yesterday. He said he got his kids a trampoline, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not doing that." And he said, "Oh, it's the one with the fencing around it or something."
Yeah, still homeowners insurance. Still.
No, yeah, they're not going to let you have one if you're a renter for sure.
Up in Portland, Oregon, which. People always say that Florida is the weird place in the world. Portland, Oregon is up in that Oregon area. There's just as bad craziness going on.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
But police arrested a man accused of shooting at an AutoZone employee and a customer inside the store. That was because earlier in the week, he tried to rob that AutoZone, and he says an employee pulled a gun on him there. So he came back to shoot that employee that wouldn't let him rob the AutoZone.
That's unbelievable. What a horrible employee.
The man told them something along the lines I tried to rob this store last week, and someone pointed a gun at me. They told officers that the man went back to the car, pulled a handgun from his waist, and said, tell him I have something for him.
Why didn't he just go to San Francisco AutoZone?
Yeah.
That would have been the better move, if you think about it.
Well, he was arrested and charged with 3 counts of attempted murder and 4 counts of unlawful use of a firearm. So, man, he didn't even get anything out of that.
Not even a muffler?
Oh, no. I was trying to rob. What are you robbing an AutoZone?
But yeah, exactly.
They're big money makers over there.
What does a new battery cost anymore? Let's say the battery went out in my car. What does it cost to buy a battery?
My truck was like $145 for a new battery for it just recently.
Got it.
They're not cheap.
No. Have you ever jumped your own car?
I've tried.
It didn't work?
I had help because I was scared to I'd electrocute myself.
Exactly. Have
I
you ever done it?
Just saw a video of someone the other day who mixed the wires the wrong way, and it melted all the wires and destroyed both batteries. It was rough looking. And all you can do is just stand there and watch it while it does it. So we were talking yesterday about the, those houses that have gas lines and some of those stoves that have flames. The ones that don't have flames, weirdly enough.
And Kayla thought that all of them had flames.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
she was outraged to find out that some people have stoves without flames.
Well, up in Winnipeg, Canada, so 2 people were trying to rob it was an abandoned house. Well, at least it said nobody was living in the house. Well, these 2 dummies, though, tried to steal the furnace, not understanding that it is hooked up to a gas line, and didn't think to undo and turn off the gas line. So they just pulled the furnace, allowing gas to go all over the place, and which caused them to basically almost pass out.
They survived?
Yeah, residents who had reported an odor of natural gases, which could be smelled outside. There was officers who responded and noticed a strong smell coming from the house and spotted 2 unresponsive people inside.
You know what I thought about, or it used to be very, very scary to me, because I had a friend who died in her car from carbon... Mm-hmm. Is it carbon monoxide poisoning? Yes. Mm-hmm. That always kind of freaked me out, because you never really know. It's a silent killer.
Was she like...
I don't know. I don't know exactly. We don't know exactly what happened. She was parked somewhere. She wasn't trying to kill herself. It was just like her car was messed up and was
that happens if you got like the holes in the car and stuff like that. And you just sit there and take a nap.
It wasn't in the garage. She was like pulled over on the side of the road or something.
No, that's one I've heard of people that have in houses and stuff like too. It's scary. Scary, scary, scary. And then my final story. This one's over in the UK, actually in Scotland area.
Glasgow?
Not quite in Glasgow, but Mr. Jesse Winsborough.
Are they still doing that summit right now?
I think it's almost done.
Good. I'm glad it's over. I'm sick of reading about it.
It did a great job of doing absolutely nothing. A bunch of rich people flew their expensive planes and to talk about how bad everybody else in the world is doing.
And to meet and greet Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, exactly. But Mr. Jesse Winsborough, he was having some trouble. He crashed his car in a blizzard and was seen pulling 2 suitcases from it when officers stopped by to offer him a lift.
Okay.
And Mr. Winsborough said, yeah, sure, cool. Let me just put these suitcases in the back, where the officers then, of course, smelled a strong odor of
marijuana.
Cannabis. Yes. He had subsequently found 14 kilograms of marijuana in this guy's suitcases, roughly 140,000 pounds.
That's a lot of weed.
Euros.
It's a lot of weed. I don't think that was for personal use, if you know what I'm saying.
No, that was definitely for sale. And
but if you get pulled over with that many kilograms, can you still just pull out your medicinal marijuana card?
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's not going to do anything else.
No, that's it.
Excellent work today. One last quick break. When we return, I've got the best beaches actually around here, or in Florida. A lot of them up in the Panhandle. I'll tell you which ones. Kayla will get blatantly honest, and then we'll turn it over to Edsel. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
Hey, listen up. If you like fun and relaxation like I do, you love spending quality time with your family like I do, look no further than my good friends at Giant Recreation World. There's nothing I love more than getting in that RV with the kids, packing up some games and movies, and just hitting the road. There's nothing more relaxing in my life. I love Giant Recreation World. They are Central Florida's #1 RV dealer. They've been serving you since 1976. and have a lifetime warranty on whatever you buy. It's unbelievable. If you're not ready to buy, you want to check out the RV lifestyle, Giant Recreation World will rent you an RV for an amazing price. Also, if you want to buy, $0 down financing for the well-qualified. You can even buy a golf cart right there. You hear Bubba talking about the Crushin' Russian all the time. Do yourself a favor. Go to GiantRecreationWorld.com right now. I love my friends at Giant Recreation World.
The Shannon Burke Show.
We ordered drinks from room service. Scotch and Coke and French wine were our thing back then. He said Ringo Starr left the room and returned to the room looking a bit strange. He said, I've just been with Bob. He's got some pot, or whatever you called it back then. And we said, oh yeah, what's it like? And he said, well, the ceiling is kind of moving. It's coming up and down. And that was enough for us. All three of us leapt into the back room where Dylan was and gave us a puff on the joint.
Video is going to be so green.
Weekdays at 3 on Florida Man Radio. Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Most investors want the best of both worlds, safety and guarantee of principal, and at the same time, the potential of growth. With Seiler Wealth Management, they strategize and allocate investment portfolios according to their clients' goals so that their objectives are achieved during upturns as well as downturns. Seiler Wealth Management has developed proven strategies to allow for growth and principal protection. Call Seiler Wealth Management today at 407-831-8002 or visit stockdr.com for more info.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Lang, board-certified optometric physician and certified nutritional specialist. I have hosted the very popular Ask the Doctor program since 1993, helping keep America fit and healthy.
Ask the Doctor, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on Florida Man Radio.
The $10 Tastemaker from Pizza Hut. Stuck in traffic? Just think of all the delicious meat and veggie combinations. Whoops, got a little distracted there. Large, up to 3 toppings, just $10. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Deal not available in some locations. Exclusions apply.
Hey there, it's Justin Clark from The Justin Clark Show, weekdays 10 until noon, introducing you to my go-to criminal defense guru. It is Jeff Higgins at OrlandoDefense.com.
Thanks, Justin.
He'll be jumping in anytime we have high-profile cases that I sure hope I'm not wrapped up in the news here locally or anywhere throughout the state, always doing what we can to get you the best inside information.
And if you or someone you love ever gets into trouble and needs my help, reach out anytime at OrlandoDefense.com.
The stock market, retirement, taxes. Do you feel confident with any of these? You don't have to. Listen to the Savvy Investor Radio Show with Mike Kinnett and Ryan Herbert of ProStatus Financial. Saturday afternoon at 4 and Sunday mornings at 10 right here on Florida Man Radio.
Join Fox TV host Brian Kilmeade live on Sunday, November 21st for the President and Freedom Fighter Tour at the Plaza Live Theater in Orlando. Join Brian for a fun, engaging, and motivational journey through America's remarkable past and how it relates to the issues of today, with revelations on how we can win our latest war, the war on history. Don't miss this inspirational and immersive experience as he takes you inside his newest and perhaps most important book to date, The President and Freedom Fighter. Sunday, November 21st at the Plaza Live Theater in Orlando. Get tickets at BrianKilmeade.com.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
The final segment for a Thursday morning. Do we have a winner of the Trump tickets? Do we have a winner?
Yes.
Do you want to make the announcement? The winner of 2 tickets to Trump, December 12th at the Amway Center for his history tour with Bill O'Reilly. Congratulations goes out to
Crystal.
Crystal.
Yes.
Which Crystal?
Crystal that got notified. So.
Oh, Crystal got notified. Crystal Kellogg Frosted Flakes. Congratulations to you, Crystal. What the hell was that?
That was my happy music.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Well, I don't understand. What is this? Name that tune or something?
Happy music right there.
Okay, play it more.
I shut it down now.
Oh, wait, who just plays like one tiny second? It's literally, it was like, name that tune.
Shazam.
That's who it was?
It was like Beat Shazam. You ever watch that?
I don't think so.
That was called Name My Tune long before it was ever beat Shazam.
Yeah. So when I
Name
was
That Tune back
it was
in,
Name That Tune when we were kind of kids or whatever.
Okay.
and
Name
it was
that tune.
absolutely 100% fake.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
It was fake.
How?
What?
The whole thing was set up. They knew who was going to win. They
Really?
knew that, yeah. There's
You've kind of like ruined my whole vision of life.
Well, there's a lot of people that there's no way that people would know an old 1940s jazz song by 2 seconds of the song.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Some of these people are real music aficionados. So now they recreated it. It's called Shazam.
Beat Shazam.
Beat Shazam. Is it the same exact concept? DC? Because I don't know.
I
Beat
think
Shazam.
it was. Yeah, I never watched it, but I think it was kind of the same.
Is that
concept
show
they were
still
doing.
on?
You have to guess the name of the song before Shazam does.
Oh, and Shazam's like a person?
You don't have Shazam on your phone?
No.
No,
It's an
Shazam is a
app.
program. Yeah, it's an app that if you hold it up to music, it'll tell you who sings the song.
I remember when I used to play softball on Wednesdays. You know, we would always go to the bar after because, you know, that's what you do. And the dudes, they were 2 brothers. We called them the Bash Brothers. They were big, huge dudes. And we would go to places that would have a jukebox. And when some dude would walk up to the jukebox, they had a way to control the jukebox, and they would play like Justin Bieber or something to make them look like idiots. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
They had something on their phone where
Yeah. You know, if you go to bars and you ever seen the jukebox karaoke machine, I forget the name of the company, but you go up there and you tap the song. It's a touch screen. You can buy them off the app. There's an app that you can do.
Yeah.
And what you can do is if you go up to those machines, most of the time if you pick a song, it'll put it into a list.
Right.
But you can pay to move your song up the list.
Maybe that's what they did.
So what they were doing, they were picking the song and they were paying to make sure that was the next song that played.
Like every time someone from the other team or whatever would go up, like big, strong dude, they would play like Christina Aguilera or something to just make them look like fools. I loved it. I couldn't stop laughing normally. Let me get your text messages here. Doug is here. 14 kilos equals a little over 15 pounds. 1 kilo, 2.2 pounds. He said, oh, my bad. My math was crappy. 30 pounds. Stupid of me. Doug just did math right on the air here. I like that, Doug. Not great at math either, Doug. Derek is here in Long Island. What up, Derek? How are you, buddy? Justin, didn't you sell your car when it requires routine maintenance? Yes, I did.
That was brakes.
I needed, yeah. My last car needed brakes, and I was like, get rid of it. Trade it in. You're right. I can't argue that point. I cannot argue that. You're exactly right. Let's see. Rich is here. That wouldn't have happened with Franklin. He would have taken that guy down like a 200-pound German Shepherd. Franklin's never going to live that one down, just so we know. Kevin said he was just kidding about my mom. Many of my family and friends listen to your show. I hope it helps your ratings. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. I really do. So he's just kidding about trying to hook up with my mother.
Yeah, maybe a little.
I wonder if he's found her on Facebook yet. I bet he has, don't you? Because, I mean, I'm sure there are pictures of my mother and I somewhere on my Facebook, and he's probably friend requested her, right?
Was it always weird? I mean, your mom is a good-looking woman.
Yeah.
So was it weird growing up?
Hell yeah.
That your friends are always like, yeah.
Please. And she was pretty young. I think she was 21 when she had me. So when I was 16, she was 26. What? See, Doug.
Good math.
Hey,
Great
Doug.
math. Quick math.
Doug.
You just watched his brain just freeze right there.
She's like 36 or something, so she was still young. So you're right. I mean, she was still young, so all the kids wanted to come spend the night at my house, like every weekend, and it was for my mother. I thought it was because I was cool as hell, but turns out they just wanted to hang out with my mom. You know, she's still a pretty lady.
She's beautiful.
Thank you. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up some music for you. And now, Michaela will get. We gotta produce this stuff. Can we please? I don't like to be the announcer. I don't want to be the announcer anymore. We need to produce it. Like, we need that guy.
That's not very positive.
I'm honestly just gonna probably take a recording of you saying that,
and then put some music behind me or something. Michaela Nichols will get blatantly honest.
Is this the music we decided to stay with?
No,
I don't think it
this
is.
isn't it.
Anyway,
This is the one.
whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, thank you. So a 9-year-old Massachusetts girl heard her father scream, and then she ran in there, and both he and the mom had passed out because of carbon monoxide.
What? We
yeah.
just happened to bring that up earlier.
Yeah, and then I found this.
You found it after I brought it up earlier.
Yeah, and being a tech
So what did you search? Carbon monoxide
I didn't.
poisoning?
I was like, good news, like I always do. She used her dad's phone. She unlocked it with his face, because iPhone.
Oh.
And then called 911 and saved her whole family, including the grandma.
Yeah.
So good for her for using technology.
How old
to
was
save.
she?
9 years old
Wow,
in
okay.
Massachusetts.
And apparently the dad wasn't cheating on the wife either because she didn't have to use his toe to get into his phone.
What?
You don't know about that?
No.
So like some dudes who are cheaters will, instead of just having the face thing, they'll like put their toe as the thumbprint or whatever.
Are you kidding?
And but I think the women have caught on to that little trick. What?
I wouldn't have
Wait,
figured
who
that
puts
out.
it? So they're using their normal password, and then the toe is the
Just the
touch
backup.
thing?
Yeah, and then
That's
so the wife
crazy.
figures out to just put the dude's asleep. They'll put it on the toe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, in other news, this really sweet little old lady just turned 110, and she is the world's oldest cricket player. Can't speak. She said red wine and yoga are her secrets to living.
Red wine and yoga.
Yep.
That one lady
Eileen
the other day.
Ash.
That one lady the other day was Jägermeister. No. Yingling.
Yingling.
How old was she? I forgot. Like 110 or something.
5 or it was
I don't
around
remember.
5.
I don't know. And last but not least, Bubba Watson talks about mental health in a new memoir called Up and Down. He talks about how he struggled with an eating disorder and gets really honest about it and says that he struggled with like body dysmorphia and everything.
Bubba Watson, the golfer?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the golfer. Yep. So he's talking about mental health and trying to break the stigma.
Anything else?
That's all she wrote.
Excellent job today, Michaela. Congratulations to you, Crystal Kellogg. Frosted Flakes for winning 2 Trump tickets. Shando has 2 more to give away during his show this afternoon.
We got 2 more tomorrow.
And then 2 more on this show tomorrow, 2 more on Shando's show tomorrow, and then maybe next week. We don't know.
Maybe.
But if you want to buy tickets, again, you can go to FloridaManRadio.com and get your tickets right now. Also, don't forget, next Saturday, as we've been telling you, it's Stogies and Spirits at Henry's Depot, the Basin. All you have to do to get VIP tickets or enter your chance to win VIP tickets is download the Florida Man Radio app. Or even if you haven't downloaded, just pull it up right now and hit enter to win.
And you can also go to the website.
Or go to FloridaManRadio.com, and we're giving away 100 VIP tickets, I believe.
Yes.
100 VIP tickets, which gets you a free cigar cutter, special food and spirit sampling, some promo gear, probably T-shirts, things like that, and access to lots of specials. That starts at 6 p.m. this next Saturday up in Sanford. We'd love to see you there as well.
And everybody's going to be there.
Yeah, we're all, well,
everybody.
Even Ed? What makes you say that?
No, I don't think.
No. Maybe I'll call Ed today.
Why don't you just show up at Ed's house and pick him up?
Ed, hey, buddy. Ed, if I pick you up or send someone to pick you up, will you come? I just want to hang with you. Ed, we want to hang out, buddy. It's been, a year and a half since we've seen you. Ed Till, come to Sanford next Saturday, please. Do it. Just do it. Was this the coldest you've been in here, Michaela, today? Was this the coldest day so far in your 3 weeks?
I think it is.
It is pretty cold.
I'm freezing.
Do yourself a favor, please. Follow Michaela Nichols. Check out her book, Blatantly Honest. How do we follow you?
At Michaela Nichols, Makaila Nichols. Or the book's Blatantly Honest. So.
And she also, if you have kids, she has coloring books for children as well. How do we buy those?
On blatantlyhonest.org.
Blatantlyhonest.org. Thank you. Good job today, Michaela. EC, excellent work as always. And more info about you can be found where?
You can find me right on that Boomer website, Facebook, at Eric Steacy, Steacy.
You can follow me at ATTY Justin Clark on Instagram or Twitter. Thank you for joining me today. I love you. I really, really do. Love spending my mornings with you. Tell your friends, will you? There's no other station like this one on the planet. There really isn't. You know that. Tell your friends to download the app. One more favor. Could you please stick around? Because Bill O'Reilly is up next, followed by the legend himself, ladies and gentlemen, Edward Till. That is when Shando takes over. He's the anchor tenant around here, the Publix of this little radio station shopping center with the Shannon Burke Show with his good buddies Yo Frey. Jeff Adams will also be here. Who else?
I think Rosie today,
And
too.
Rosie. Is she here every day now?
Not always, but...
And Rosie as well. The party starts again tomorrow morning, Friday morning, with the big man himself, Bubba the Love Sponge. Michaela, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
And that is?
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning on the Florida Man Radio Network.